Hello everyone, this is Chris Gunther with Valley Tough here for another edition of Words on Race. Thank you so much for watching. I am now joined by the Honorable Pastor Dwight Dumas. Pastor, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Pastor?
Good. Thank you so much for taking this time out with us, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, Pastor Dumas, there is a lot of things going on in the world right now, and we look to church. However, even on Sunday mornings is what we would like to call the most segregated time during the week. A lot of times it's because the church can only attract one particular race. Pastor, why is that, and do you think that can be changed?
I think I would give you 3 P's. Number 1 is preferences. Most people have certain preferences that they live with, traditions, if you will, the way they were brought up.
Yes.
And they have the tendency to stick with that even in their adult lives. And so if they were brought up Baptist, for instance, normally they'll probably stick with that because they're comfortable with that.
Yes.
Preferences. Number 2, pride. Okay. Pride means a person respects themselves and they feel that they are better, maybe privileged,
yes,
than other people. And so the way they were brought up, or whatever denomination or church that they have been brought up in or a part of, they have a certain pride about that, and they're not easily swayed to leave that particular type of worship service.
You actually, I am so sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were going to keep going or not.
Well, I was going to say music is a huge part of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Music. So it goes under that preferences. So whatever type of music that an individual prefers, that's where they're going to more than likely gravitate toward.
Yes. And, you have your book here, Reconciliation, a Matter of Life and Death.
Yes.
This country is in need of reconciling at the moment. What tools from this book would you recommend in order for us to be reconciled?
Well, let me give you that third one as to why people are, and then I'll come hit that.
Okay, go right ahead.
That third one, I won't say a whole lot, but it's prejudice. Preferences, pride, and then prejudice. That is prejudging people, primarily because of fear. And I would talk about the book and say, I give 7 different references to the story of Jacob and Esau, which is a story of reconciliation that lasts 20 years.
Yes.
But I give several different points of how any person can go through the same particular mending points that Jacob and Esau went through. And I know we don't have time for all of them, but number 1, you sometimes have to endure the insult.
Yes.
If you're going to be a change agent, if you're going to be out in front, if you're going to be a person that's involved in change, that's in more than one particular racial ethnicity group, you're going to have to endure the insult. You're going to be insulted by people. And a lot of us right now are fairly thin-skinned on all fronts, and we are not really equipped to deal with the insult. Jesus was shot down by his own people.
Yes.
He came to his own, and his own received him not. But still, he endured, and that's the model for us, that we have to endure the insult. We have to be tough-skinned enough where we can get to the point where we make impact. And so I would recommend to people, right now, we do have to endure the insults. Not to say just take it, okay? But once we get settled in a place where we can make a difference, there is going to be insults. And the enemy is going to bring them to kind of test us out to see if we're going to can be, or have what it takes to make it through, to endure the insult, to get that change made. That's what the Dr. Martin Luther King did. All people who have been breakthrough type people, they have had to endure insults. And so that's just one very brief principle that I might give.
Pastor, thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Words on Race. Be sure to check us out at valleytough.org. I'm your host, Chris Gunther. I'll see you next time.